Hey folks. Hello. Yeah, so looks like no one's here yet, but I'll just talk in case anyone is rewatching. Oh hey Rad Chickens, I guess someone is here. How's it going? Yeah, so today I'm gonna try and make a few Pokemon Sprites. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make them. You guys can help me make some of them if you like. So let's take a look at the good old-fashioned Pokédex. It's changed a little bit since I did one of these. Red Chicken says, Zach, my bio. But then you changed it to boy. I was fooled by that one for a second there. I was like, what's in your bio? Yeah, how's it going? So yeah, let's get my face out of the way a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so maybe I need to put my face over here because there's like more space on this side. Okay, so yeah. So here is our Pokédex. So this is showing you which ones need to be done. And there's handy dandy images. These are from the original PCG. And we are gonna try and do some of them. So these, like, there's two columns. One is for the small sprites. Those are like the little ones that are gonna appear on the overworld. Those are already done. All the small sprites are already finished by me or by other people. Rad says, oh, did you make a video on the mail? Or no, I haven't checked recently. Oh, no, I did not. Sorry. Yeah, that's, yeah, like, yeah, you guys told me to hold off on that one, so I did, and then I forgot about it. That's kind of what happened. Thanks for the reminder, though. But yeah, for now. These are the Pokemon that we need. So this right column over here is the battle sprites, which are large. So in case like anyone doesn't know the difference, let me show you what these look like in actual Pokemon. In like one of the old Pokemon games. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, see how in a Pokemon game, like, it's like, these are the little sprites, the ones you see when you're walking around, like, in the overworld, but then when you go into a battle, that, it looks like this. See how, like, dang it, can I see the image, please? Dang. All right, there we go. Yeah. So in a battle, you have these like much bigger pictures of the Pokemon. Can I do Fig Battle? Yeah, go for it. Totally. Please do Fig Battle. Hey Via, how's it going? Thanks for joining. So yeah, we are only doing the battle sprites now because as you can see, the small ones are all done. In case anyone wants to do these, this Pokédex is linked in the description. If you want to do one of the Pokemon, just check this right column and see, like, if there's nothing here, that means no one's done it, therefore it's free for you to do it, right? Like, well, actually, 8-Ball, I should probably say, that one, hold off on. Let me put this little, because someone's working on that one. So, yeah, let's hold off on 8-Ball for now. But let's see. Fig. His Rad Chicken says he's doing Fig, so let's say hold off on that one too, unless you're Rad, in which case, please continue to do it. So, yeah, let's see. We need Umbreon. We need like all of these. The only ones that are done of the battle sprites are, we have Demo Dog. See, there's like a little check mark there, so that one's done. And this one, Pikachu, I decided is not needed. That's because, like, I was like demoing the battles of the games, like, cause by the way, we've been making a ton of progress on the programming side of this. Andre's doing great work, and the Pokemon battles are coming along really nicely. So I was testing it, and you can see Pikachu like in the battles, and the little sprite, the overworld sprite, like he blew it up so it would look like one of these, you know, battle sprites, and it still looked good. And I'm like, well, look, if I have a sprite that's gonna look good in a battle, why not just reuse it? You know, why not just use it both for the overworld? And so talked to Andre about it, and we both agreed basically we'll do it case by case. If one looks good enough to put in a battle, then we'll just reuse that one. So that's why I'm saying that Pikachu is not needed, Snorlax is not needed. Charmander is definitely needed, because I made the overworld sprite for Charmander, and it looks really bad. So we definitely need a battle sprite for Charmander. But let's see, Zubat I'm not sure. Like, because, like, let's see, I have Zubat over here. Here's Zubat. I'm not sure how this is going to look in a battle. I have, like, two these are like almost identical. I don't even know what I changed, but regardless, yeah, I don't know how that looks yet, so I don't know. You should make the check marks more visible. They're not visible enough? You can't see this? How can I make them more visible? Can I just increase their size, I guess? Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that because, like, I should select the entire row. Hey King, how's it going? Alright, I'll make them bigger if I can, if that helps. I mean, let's see. Is that visible enough for you? That should be perfectly visible. I'll make these bigger too. And now it's bothering me that these are small because it doesn't matter, but it's bothering me. Yeah, so let's make these bigger also, just to match the other ones. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so Oh, that's the other thing I didn't tell you. I forgot to mention the most important part. Whenever, during this stream, whenever one of you guys makes a battle sprite and puts it here in the Discord under Pokemon Stop Pixel Art, or Pixel Art only, in the PCG server, which, by the way, is linked in the description in case anyone wants to find it. But yeah, so that's linked in the description. If anyone makes a Pokemon and puts it in the Discord over here, then I will make it the thumbnail of this stream. Every time someone makes one, I'm gonna change the thumbnail of this stream, and it'll be that Pokemon that they made. Thea says, that is great. Excellent. Glad to be of help. Okay. So what's the first one I'm going to make? Maybe Woob Woob. No, let's start off with something easier. Let's do Baby. But Baby is so easy. What am I even going to do with Baby? All right, well, let's find out. Let's go for, okay, file new. We're in pixel art, by the way. 64 by 64. Okay. Make him look like a Chad. I'll try. All right. Yeah, let's see it. Dude, like, ooh, let me put in my headphones, and I'm gonna put on some music or something, cause if I'm gonna be drawing, I need something to you know, feed my brain while I draw. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's see. Alright, that's Pokemon. Let me know if this is too loud or whatever. I am going to lower it a little bit. Alright. So, yeah, let's do baby. See, what does baby look like? He's literally just a square. That's literally all he is. Okay, so let's fix that. All right. He's a square. Wait, no, not like that though. He's, you know, black edges. Okay, so now I made it have 2 frames. I'm actually going to animate this, I think. And then let's select the whole thing. Can I just, like, rotate this a little? Yeah, totally I can. And then... Okay, that's a frame. Let's copy the frame and do it again. And let's rotate this once again. And then copy that frame. And then now we're gonna like rotate it back a little bit. Okay. So let's, I think, hold on. Oh shoot! I should have colored him in before I did this. Dang. All right. Well, we can color all the frames. It's okay. It's okay. I hope this doesn't look terrible. Oh, there's a break in it, so I have to like close the breaks before he'll. There. That's better. Wait, why didn't this one color? Oh, it did. Okay, we good. It just didn't update. Okay, and we have a sprite. Chat him up? Alright, I'm chatting him up. Alright. What else does he need? I feel like he needs some shading. Although, the more I do with this, the more annoying it's gonna get. Like, what if I... Ah! Nah, alright, I need something like gray, but not that dark. How's that? Alright. I feel like that just looks weird. I feel like he's got a beard. Alright, let's do this a little bit. Alright, you know what? Let's call it. I feel like we've got a sprite. File. Does this look great? No. Does it look good? Probably no. But I can say it's a sprite. So that's really enough for me. See, hopefully you guys can take this as inspiration, because any one of you can probably do better than I am doing right now. That looked fine to me. Okay, good. Good. That is good to hear. All right, let's download this as a sprite sheet. We will call this baby battle, baby battle strip 4. Okay, let's see how that looks. This looks ridiculous. All right, I guess we'll find out what it looks like later. All right, so let's mark this off on the. Let's put my face over here again. Okay, baby's done. Did anyone do anything in chat? No, nothing as of yet. All right. Remember, anyone who makes one, it's gonna be like the one you make is gonna become the temporary thumbnail of this stream. All right, let's see what else we can do. After baby, what's another easy one? Boxbot. I feel like Boxbot, the one we have, is good. I don't feel like he needs a separate battle sprite. Like, look at this. I feel like that's pretty solid. I feel like if I put this in a battle, I think that's gonna look fine. I mean, it's a little fuzzy here, but in the actual game, it won't look fuzzy like that. So, yeah, I feel like let's mark this not needed. Alright, so let's go down to BB8. Huh. Do I want to do BB8? Or do I want somebody else to do BB8? Let's do BB8. I'm going to try and actually trace this. So let me, I can't download the image, dang. Wait, maybe I can. Can I copy an image and like paste it into pixel art? All right, let's go file new. Guess not. Open photo, there we go. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I want to put it here. So, alright, dang it. Alright, so I have to actually open Paint. So annoying. And then... Come on. Copy. I guess that's not gonna work. Huh. How do I get these pictures? Image options? View more actions? Why is there no save image option? Alright, let's play some Zelda and chill. Even though it's Pokemon, Zelda music usually is good. Okay, so I guess I can't copy and paste that into here easily, so let me just do this by memory. Alright. Circle. It's a good start. Just have to change the color first. Okay, so there is my circle. Let's move this guy. And then let's see what he looks like. He's got like a sort of a dome head. Okay, so let's see if we can replicate that. that look anything like it? Nah, well, it's supposed to be taller, so maybe I can just grab this and scale it up. I guess that works. And then it just kind of curves inwards, so like that. Okay, I think that looks good. So then he's got like a little thing on the front of his face. And then I'm gonna make it look dark, but not black, because I don't know, I feel like that looks better. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I feel like it might be a bit loud. Okay. Let me know, as always, if the volume is too much. But yeah, let's get back to our dude. He's got sort of like an antenna. And he's got a little antenna too. And he's got, all right, those 3 circles. All right, let's tackle that. Alright, so let's see. In his design, he's got like this weird sort of cross thing going on. Ugh, that looks bad. Let's try this again. I guess it'll have to do. And he's got like a little rectangle inside of that. So then this is like sort of like orangey, yellowy kind of color. And then, oh no, actually I think it's this that's yellow, and then this is like kind of off-white. That's too much off-white. Let's just do white. So let's get this color and then bucket that. All right. So he had another circle up there. Do I care about that? I guess I do. Because there needs to be something to fill the space with. So let's just copy this and paste it in there. And then we'll copy the white and then bucket that in again. And then, but, let's see. This is kind of hard to see. What does actual BB-8 look like? You guys still there? No one's saying anything for a while. Okay, so he isn't like white. He's sort of like a little bit grimy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that in pixel art. Cause like I don't want to make the whole pixel brown because that's gonna look too much. I don't know. But I can put some like off-whitey stuff around here somewhere. Let's get a different shade of white. This is too bright. Let's get something even brighter, but not fully white. Let's get like a slightly darker color as well so we can like mix a little of that in there. Make it seem like there's like different hues a little bit. Chicken says, sorry, I had to go for a sec. I don't know if I will get to tonight, but I will tomorrow. Alright, cool, thanks. But I need this like brighter color in here too. And I think I want like a streak of pure white on the eye, if I can manage that. Yeah, there we go. Can I like somehow make him move a little bit? Maybe I could make his head, like, turn a little bit. Maybe I could, like, simulate... Sorry for the misspelled speed typing. No worries. Alright, so, let's see. Can I, like, simulate turning by, like... Alright. Actually, let's delete that frame. Let's like copy this frame, and then on the second frame we're gonna grab his eye and move it to the left a little bit. And then we're gonna grab some of this stuff and move that to the left a little bit too. And move all this stuff to the left too. Okay, so but the antennae has to move to the right by 2 pixels. No, that one moves 1. And I'm gonna take black and cover this up. All right. Is there a way to preview this? That does look like his head's turning. Yes! Yes, that's awesome. Rotate the ball but keep his head stationary. Yeah, but like because there's so much detail on the ball, I'm afraid. Like I thought of that, but I'm afraid to like actually do that. Cause like with so much detail, it's gonna get all messy. But I thought of the way to rotate the head, and I wanted to try it. So I guess his head is gonna rotate a little bit between the two frames. Should his body do something though? Well, let's see what it looks like if I rotate it. It couldn't hurt to like at least try it, I guess. Well, if I rotate it just a little bit. I don't love it. It's kind of feels like too much. Okay, so maybe if I update it, if I rotate it just... Wait, so which way does his head move? His head moves to the left like that? So, I don't know. Well, okay, let's try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, we'll just not have his body move at all. Not terrible, but not great. Yeah, alright, let's just move it like that. Ah! Why did it jump? Let's see how that looks. I guess that's not bad. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's download the Sprite sheet. We'll call this BB8. The ball got all messed up inside the other ball. BB8 Battle Strip 2. Let me see how that looks again. Whatever. I think it's fine. All right, so I guess we have BB8. So how many Pokemon is that I've done? That's 2. So let's see. Let's go for, should I try Yodel? I guess I'll try Yodel, why not? Do Porg? Alright, Porg it is. Let's get a picture of a Porg. Yeah, I think this is probably the one I originally traced to make the one in the PCG anyway. Yes, it's a PNG now. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, so now. Wait, where's my drawings? I want to see my drawings. Gotta go. All right, thanks for watching, Red. Thanks for hanging. I do not understand this site. No, I don't want to save it to my computer. Alright, there we go. Okay. Okay. I don't hate that. I feel like that's pretty good. I could have done worse. I could have done a worse job, I feel like. Okay, so... Right, so, start a new one. So this one is going to be Yodel. File, open photo, downloads. Wait, that actually works as a sprite. Why do I have to actually draw one? Dang it. Alright, well, I feel I should draw one anyway. Add layer. Alright, let's draw over this. Yeah, let's like... Ah! What the heck? Oh, because I have the wrong tool. That's the problem. There we go. So let's bucket this and let's kind of bucket this color in here. So we need like this off-white kind of stuff, and then we need this kind of like brown kind of stuff. This is as a basis. So then yeah, like, I don't know. Let me see. I feel like I don't know. Let's get some more of this stuff in here. Okay, hey, it's Habel. How's it going, Habel Scrones? Yeah, so Habel Scrones, for those not in the know, the rule of this stream is Zach, also known as the Tomozax Flake. Hey, hey, I'm gonna play that. We just gotta set a time, man. We just gotta set a time. Because we were gonna do it on Sunday, and then you were like, oh shoot, I meant Saturday, and I was like, oh shoot, and I had to work Saturday, so that didn't work out for me. But if you wanna like reschedule that, we can totally reschedule that. Sorry about that. I should have followed up with you on that, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's see if I can get a different color of this. If it would let me pick colors, I guess that's not a thing that can happen anymore. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay, I'll follow up on that. All right. Cool. Shoot. Speaking of, I also have to follow up with Detune Paper. Because we were supposed to hang out, or like not hang out, but like, you know, play his game last weekend too. And then that also didn't work out. Dang. What the heck? Am I just not allowed to do stuff anymore? Like, what's going on? Can I draw at least? Okay, good. I can still draw, so that's something. Can I erase? Okay, I can erase. Alright. Okay, I guess we good. But I just can't choose colors. Except for the basic ones. Weird. Alright, well, let's give it a... What? Oh, because we're on here. What? Why does it keep selecting the background? What is going on? No! Not the background! Not the background. Does that help? That doesn't look good, though. Does that look good? I guess it's okay. Also, we may include the Trapper of Angola, New Jersey to the PCG mix. The Trapper of Angola? I thought the previous sprites were the only ones. I didn't know there'd be separate map and battle sprites. Yeah, there are, but we might be able. We're going to be able to use a lot of the map sprites as battle sprites. A lot of them are just going to be fine. So the ones that I think are okay, see, like on the Pokédex over here, I'm like Boxbot. I marked that as not needed because I think the map sprite we have is going to be perfectly fine if we use it as a battle sprite. A lot of these I just haven't had the chance to check yet, but some of these we are definitely going to need for sure. Like we definitely need like Charmander, for example, because my map sprite of Charmander is really bad. So yeah, Pikachu not needed because I think the Pikachu we have is good enough. Snorlax not needed. I'm going to have to check like Zubat and see what that looks like inside of an actual battle in the game. Yeah, so only a few of these have gotten a chance to check. And then a few of these are done, like obviously I made Kylian, and then Krypton, Firefly, and Demogorgon and Demodog are done by, shoot, what's his name? You know, the dang it, now I have to check. Mandrill, there we go. Mandrill. It's too many screen names. I forget all this. I worked very hard on Musty Jingle Flap wiki entry. Heck yes! Yes, thank you, Havel. Sweet. I'll get to work doing nothing again. Oh, man. Woo! Okay. Yeah, let's see what you added. I'm curious now. Musty Jingle Flap. Oh, there wasn't the character article before you had. All right. Musty Jingle Flap is a cranky holiday elf who makes things difficult during Christmas. Yes. The best intro ever. Love to set up traps in Angola, New Jersey. Why Angola? Oh, yeah, I think it's supposed to be Englewood, I think. Like Engle Wood. Because that's my town. Musty hosted his namesake show, the Musty Jingle Flap Show. In the show, he would invite contestants to play a variety of different games, with the twist that they would all die at the end of the game. He invited Zach onto the show, playing the infamous game, Is There Plutonium in the Box? Zach prevented the box from being opened so he wouldn't be irradiated to his death, and convinced Musty that he was taking over the show, and the whole episode was a symbolic passing of the torch. Musty was understanding and agreed to give the role of host to Zach, and was retired from his show. And he returned to setting up traps in Angola, New Jersey. Heck yeah. Excellent job. I will make a few quick additions to this. I just want to make this picture a little bit bigger. If it would let me. I guess it won't. Okay. Alright. Cool. And I'll make that bold. And then I'll click save. That's all I want to change. Technology. Not letting me do stuff again. Sorry your pronunciation isn't clear in the video. No offense. Fair enough. Let's see. Who else is needed? Well, do we need Voltorb? Let's see what Voltorb's... Is this going to look okay in a battle? Can I do better than this? What do we think, guys? I think this will look fine. I think this will be fine in a battle. Let's just call that not needed. Okay. And you're aware your last video was titled The Rusty Jingle Flap Show New Paper Computer Game, right? Yeah. Maybe Rusty and Musty are sibling. Oh, I called it Rusty! Oh, God! Whoops. Whoopsie! So yeah, Charmander still needed. Morlock. Do I still need Morlock? Let's take a look at what the Morlock sprite looks like. Do we have Morlock here? I think somebody else did it. Where's Morlock? Oh, we should pixel art only. What am I doing? So much pixel art. So many pixels, so little time. Jingle flap lore, yes. Hey, while you're in the Discord, you should promote me to PCG Protector. Sure, why not? I don't know how though. Oh God. Yeah, I'll do that later. That is gonna take time for me to figure out how to do it, and that's gonna get me off my roll. I don't wanna, but I'll do it later though. I have no objection to that. Where is Morlock? Dang. Magnemite is good. I feel like this. Look at this. That's a good Magnemite. I don't feel like we need a separate one. Let's call Magnemite done as well. Where's Magnemite? Control F, Magnemite. There it is. Let's say not needed. Okay, so oh hey, Via's back. How's it going? Click on my name and it'll bring up my profile, and the list of roles is a plus button to add any role. Fine. Alright. If I can find your name. Habble Scrolls. Add role. PCG Protector. There you go. Congratulations on your promotion. Okay. So, Yodel, we definitely need a, like, that does not, like, it's good for Overworld, but I feel like it needs more detail. Here's Morlock. I think Morlock definitely needs more detail. Let's... Yeah, I feel like this is gonna need more detail for that. It is indeed a good Magnemite. Heck yeah. Scrone says, "Maha, the power." Yes. Guys, Zach's birthday is approaching. No, lies. It's not true. All right. Let's All right, let's... Title, Porg. Huh. Why is this media, but the other drawings I've made are gallery? Oh well. Whatever. Alright, so start a new one, 64 by 64. And we're gonna call this one Morlock. Alright, let's see what a Morlock looks like. Okay, but I want like the 1960. Hey, make me admin, please and thanks. Hey, don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. I mean, I don't actually have any objection to that, but I mean, I don't know. I can't go handing out admin status like candy. You know, it's gotta be a whole thing. I gotta discuss it with the other admins, right? I mean, I don't know if there really are any left. I think everyone's gone from the PCG thing, but you know, whatever. But we'll see. Look at this guy. Ooh. I'll prove myself as a PCG protector and file an official application to the admin office. All right, yeah, sounds like a plan. Via says, Habelscone's trying hard to get a status of the PCG community. Oh, man. All right, so we've got our blue Morlocks with their, like, white hair and their, like, red-brown, like, cloths, loincloths. I wouldn't call that a loincloth. I guess, like, wrapping. I don't know what you would call that. Whatever. Either way, I can draw that. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, let's see. We've got, like... All right, so here's... No. Wrong color. All right, we want black. All right, so we're going to arm. And then we've got, like, legs like that. And then feet. And then... Let's see with this guy. He's got, like, no neck. Alright, so let's, like... And then, It's been too long that anyone's been promoted. I'm simply fighting the stagnation. Sure. And trying to become all-powerful. Yeah, there we go. That I believe. Speaking of Apple, you know, just saying, if you want more power, you can draw a sprite, and then your sprite would get on the thumbnail of this stream right here, right now. Just saying. So there, nothing would stop that. So let's see, excuse me. So let's see, we've got a cloth over here. It goes down like this, and then also wraps like that. Wait, whoops. There we go. And it's like sort of roughly this color as a baseline. And then we've got hair that's like... Ah! It's like this. Right? Yeah, it's like kind of in their face. Whoops. And then they've got like two like little red eyes. And then their teeth, they've got like... Let's see. They've also got noses, but I don't really have space for that. Okay, so then their skin is like light blue like this, right? Yeah, like super ridiculously light blue. So then their hair is white. Let's draw their legs, and then let's blue them. But they also had kind of like some white hair on their legs. Where else did they have hair? Oh, going down their arms too. Oh, shoot. I'm going to need the line tool for this. The new battle sprites are 128 by 128. I'm going for 64 by 64. Like, there's no, Andre told me it doesn't have to be any, like, specific size for the battle sprites, but, like, battle sprites shouldn't be too much bigger or smaller than each other, because otherwise it could be difficult to get them to display. So, yeah, yeah. Let's see, what else do we need in here? I feel like that's it. Okay, so we just need like more detail. Oh, so I'm allowed to choose colors again. Sweet. Let's see if we can't get something there. Let's all right. Can I make like a darker shade of this? Let's do a little bit of that in a few places. Okay, so let's also get like a slightly darker shade of blue, if that is to be permitted. And, you know, I don't know, do some little bit of shading, I guess. And all right, so then let's copy this frame, and then let's get this and just like move it down by one frame. And let's take his hand and move it in and rotate it a bit. And take this hand move it out and rotate that a bit, and erase this dot. And let's see what those two frames look like in sequence with each other. He's like dancing. But what else can I do, though? I feel like I need to do something with his eyes. Like maybe I just need to take his like eyes and move them to the right. Actually, I feel like that looks better if they're long. So maybe I need to do this so that then they move by too much though, so let's move it back a little bit. That slurm is actually you in an inverted color filter? Nonsense. I don't know what you're talking about. Slurm looks nothing like me. So let's see this in sequence. So maybe the problem is I need more black over here. Let's see how that looks. Ah, but only one of his eyes is moving, so now that just looks weird. Why did the other one not move? Well, now I've made him a Cyclops. Ah! All right, you know what? We're just gonna do this all manual style, manual like. There, how's that? We need some black over here. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Happelscones, okay, do you have a response to the other rumors that you are actually Slurm in an inverted color filter? Yeah, that is scandalous nonsense. I am shocked and appalled by such horrendous rumors. I would have nothing to do with Slurm. Like, obviously I look nothing like him. I don't even understand where you guys can see, you know, the resemblance, you know, like, cause like, clearly I'm like a human and he is Slurm, you know, so fake news, lies, propaganda, you know, all that jazz. All right, so I feel like we have a Morlock. I feel like we've got a Morlock. What do you guys think? Okay. So let's save this as a sprite sheet, and we're going to call this Morlock Battle Strip 2. Oh, I should be putting them in the Discord, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's put these in the Discord, the ones I've been making. Which, by the way, is what all of you guys should do too. Let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Here we go. Excuse me. Okay. We've got Morlock, and then we also made baby. And then we've got, who else did I make? I've forgotten already. I made someone else. I know that much. Porg. There we go. Okay. Have you improved your streaming in any way? The days of waiting 15 seconds for your message to send just for Zach to skip over it are over. No, it might, well, no, I haven't done anything. It might just be YouTube improved or whatever, because it seems like there's a lot less delay between, you know, people sending messages and me seeing them than there used to be, which is really nice. So yeah, now it's barely a second of delay. Yeah, which is great. I always put it on ultra low, you know, whatever, so to make it as quick as possible to see or what you guys are saying. But I always did that though. So yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube just must have gotten faster somehow. Okay, so let's mark off Morlock, because Morlock is, you know, done. So that's 3 out of 10. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 10, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 10. Okay, Morlock is done. So let's see how many in total are done or not needed that we've established so far. We've got 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll count these guys too, because they're in progress. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. These are canceled. I'm actually removing them from the game. I'm not going to have Charizard or Wartortle or Blastoise. Sorry. Wartortle fans and Charizard fans and Blastoise fans. I have made the executive decision to cut them. So yeah. What? The only reason I watch these is for Wartortle. I believe it. Well, sorry to tell you, the Wartortle's being cut. He's being replaced by a different Pokemon. I was watching a Pokemon video the other night, and I discovered things that I did not know about new Pokemon games, and I was like, oh my god, this changes everything. This changes my life. So I felt the need to replace Wartortle and Blastoise and Charmeleon and Charizard. So yeah, they had to go. So yeah. Green Bubble, that's a quick one. I could do Green Bubble. This is Morlock. Yeah, check out my Morlock. Yeah. Look at him dance. Yeah, check that out. My Tribble wait. What is the delay between frames for battle sprites? So we have control over that. So don't worry about that, because you know in Game Maker we can adjust the speed of it until it looks good. So like in pixel art, it looks like this, like he's dancing super fast. But when I actually put him in the game, I'll probably slow it down so it's less frames per second, so it looks less ridiculous, you know? My triple looks real goofy at 100 ms. Yeah, for sure. I guess that's FPS, frames per second, it should be. So yeah. What does your Tribble look like? Do we need a battle sprite for Tribble? Where is it? Do I have it here? Do I not have Tribble? Let's see if I can I like control F it in here? Yeah, here it is. Wait, so that's not you. That's everything, James. So wait, Habel, are you making a Tribble battle sprite right now? If so, that's awesome. Let's save this though. I should have more of these in my I'm making a Tribble battle sprite. Yes, the rumors are true. Woo! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! That's what I like to hear. As soon as you finish that, that Tribble is going to become the new thumb for this stream. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this emoji there for Tribble then, because Tribble is in the works. So, you know, other people will know not to do it. Let me do green bubble. Green bubble should be easy. That should be an easy one. I should be able to handle green bubble. All right. I should be able to handle this. Why don't I have music? Oh, this playlist ended, I guess. Let's do Pokey and Chill. All right. So let's do a circle. Oh, whoops. It's a good start for a bubble, I think. Actually, let's just make it bigger from the beginning. I think that'll look better. Yeah, there we go. And then, done. Not actually. What else can I do with this guy? Well, we can give him some, you know, I don't know, darker green, like shading, I guess. Like, let's... Ah! Tool. Okay, let's, Oh, cool. Let's make the opacity even lower. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's grab this color and let's like sort of manually put some shade over here. I think this looks pretty great. All right, let's yeah. Okay, so let's make sure to add shine on the other side to really sell that bubble effect, you know? On the other side? Like, what do you mean? Like, how? Like what, like in here somewhere? Or like here? That wouldn't really make sense. What's the other side? Don't worry, you got it already? Oh, sweet. Okay, thanks. All right, I think this is pretty good, but do I want to try for another frame of this? I don't really know. All I could really do is rotate it. This is... yeah, I don't really think there's much I can do with this. Let's just have it be, you know, just the one thing. So move it slightly up and down. Yeah, but that you can do in the game itself. You don't need to do that as part of the sprite. So yeah. I don't know, I guess we've got our green bubble. Alright, download PNG, green bubble battle sprite. Wait, I'm sorry, but what were you just making a sprite for? I seem to have forgotten. The couch, right? I was making a sprite of the couch. I think. Alrighty. Well, let's mark the couch off as done. Ah, shoot. Oh, Tribble's done? Heck yeah. Wait, did you post it? Let's get over here. Jump to present. Yeah, Tribble! Woo! Heck yeah. Awesome. Alright. My name is finally read. Alright, well, let's make this. Triple. Oh, you formatted it correctly already. Heck yeah. Alrighty, so let's make this, as promised, the thumbnail of this stream. Heck yeah. Let's go, unlimited power. Woo! Yeah, I should also post the one I just made in here. What did I just make? Oh yeah. Forgot. Okay, so, who's next? That's 4 out of 10 I've done, right? Well, I guess I'll count the ones you've done as well. So that's 5. Zach, what are your thoughts on advanced PCGs? I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool movement there for a while. Like, it is... Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, advanced PCGs, the idea was that it was PCGs, but sort of like adding more rules to it, like making it a little bit more like a tabletop game, right? Yeah, I think that's cool. I think that could be a lot of fun. I haven't really tried playing them, but yeah, I think it's a great idea because there's a desire to make tabletop games. Why not combine that with PCGs sometimes? That would be awesome. Although, I mean, one might argue, PCGs shouldn't always be that. I wouldn't like it if PCGs always had more rules. Because then PCGs would sort of lose something of their uniqueness, I think. It would just be another... Well, not entirely, but it would be closer to being just another tabletop game. However, it's not going to be all the time, so I think that's great, Habel says, yes, I think you built up a town up by playing PCGs, mostly exploiting fishing and art trade. Ooh, cool. I don't think I played a single PCG, but I just cashed out on generators. Nice. Okay, so, who else? I was gonna make Yodel, wasn't I? I was totally gonna make Yodel. And then I totally did not do it. I did the math, though, and confusingly, fishing lost you money on average, but many swore to it. Fascinating. Do I actually have notification? Oh, somebody's liking my drawings. Sweet. Maybe people are actually gonna see these on pixel art. Maybe I should actually start Ooh, I should erase this. This stuff is outside of the bubble. Let me fix that. So that's gonna look weird in the game. So yeah, let's also download this. Let's give this a hashtag. Pokémon stop fan game sprites. There we go. Okay, what about unending? Peculiarly, I believe it has ended. That is unusual. Pokemon Stop Fan Game Sprite seems too long to catch on. Yeah, but... Alright, well, what do you think I should call it instead, then? You're not wrong. How do I convey that this is for a fan game and you can help me join in and make these? Oh, I should actually put the link to the Pokédex in there, and be like, hey, help me make the rest of these, and tag me when you make one, and I'll put it in the game. Hashtag Pokemon Stop PCG. Hey, ask ChatGPT. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. But first... Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, okay. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, so so now I was gonna do yodel, so let's do yodel. Okay. So what does yodel look like? He's just like got the robe, he's got the stick, and he's got the Yoda face. Okay. So let's see. He's got like... He's got... the robe. No, that's ridiculous. No, I don't like that. Let's actually use the line tool. Okay, I guess that'll have to do. Then we've got a head. Why do I have 2 tabs of pixel art open? Ah! The font is so terrifying now. Okay, where is Godel? Okay, yeah, alright. Okay, improve the font to a much better one. Pokédex to improve readability. Yeah, and terror ability. I feel like I'm about to get eaten by a vampire over there. No, it's cool though. But yeah. Oh, it changed back? Okay, cool. I didn't mean to discourage you. It's cool. Like, it is good to change the font for readability. But yeah, yeah, okay, so let's give him like his ear. Is that what he's gonna look like? Yeah, I guess he is. So he's got like this sort of green face, and then he's got like kind of brown robes, and then we're gonna add some like some shading. Just gonna make that just a little bit darker. Yeah, let's see. Let's get this a little. And then let's make this a little bit of a darker green and give some shading to his face. I think impact font with light yellow text on a white background. Yeah, I think that'll improve readability. Ah! Ah! Yeah, for sure, that improved readability. And then let's go even a little bit darker, and so there's like even more contrast in here somehow. Maybe like nah, that ain't gonna fly. That ain't gonna fly. Maybe like nah, that ain't gonna fly either. Will this fly? Yeah, that'll fly. Okay. I guess that'll do. So let me get one of these colors and just, I don't know, put a little, like, little detail in here a little bit. Okay. This could be worse. It's not terrible, right? It's not horrible. Sorry for making a typo in your presence. Oh wait, sorry, didn't read the previous comment. What about any statements on Community Chronicles to cover the big event in a vain attempt to revive the community? Ooh, Community Chronicles. So if I'm getting my community projects mixed up, was that the one where everyone was like creating worlds? Like everyone was creating like all different worlds within the PCG universe? Or is that a different one? That's the one I'm thinking of, right? Because if that's what I'm thinking of, I thought that was super cool. I was like, oh, this is really cool. I was going to make a video on it and everything. I actually started working on that, but then got distracted by other things. Huge connected world. Most people just made them and made no PCGs. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, like people would make the planets and there was supposed to be PCGs to it, but then it just like died out, I guess. The issue seems to be we all avoid PCGs in all the events. How odd. Yeah, that does seem to be an issue. So yeah. If I make him bigger, what's that going to look like? Is that going to be bad? Is that going to be a trap? I guess that's okay. I would have to like do a little erasing over here though. To make his ears look pointier again. So let's like yeah, let's copy this frame, and then on frame number 2 we will take his head and just like rotate it a bit. And then I'll have to, you know, obviously do the whole erasey thing again with his ears. And hold on one moment. Sorry about that. Really trying to find the right font here. All right, cool. I trust your judgment. All right, so let's also make his like staff. Let's like rotate that a bit, and let's, I don't know, bring this in a bit, maybe. see how this looks. Just looks like he's walking. I don't want him to be walking, though. No more Follow the Dynasty? Okay. What do you mean, no more Follow the Dynasty? Oh, yeah, because I ended the BRB thing. I can put that on if you want. How's that? Let's make that loop for the moment. I'm a big fan of the yodel. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, yodel. Alright, I think we've got a sprite. I think this will be acceptable. File. Down like sprite sheet. Yodel. Battle. Strip 2. And let's post it here. Perfect. I control the thumbnail, music, chat, every aspect of your stream. I'm taking control of the PCG community forever. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, man. You're going to go power hungry before you know it. This ain't good, you guys. Okay, so let's mark. Ah! I actually don't hate the font, but the color, the purple on purple, is making it a bit tough to read. Yeah. So let's see. Where am I up to? Yodel. Here we are. Yodel. Woo! Oh God, it's purple. Okay, so that's a bunch done. How much have we finished today? So let's see. Maybe why are there so much Star Wars in this? Like, not that there's anything wrong. Ah! Okay, that's gonna be easier to read for sure. For sure. Oh God. But yeah, like BB-8, that's one. Rancor, Porg, Yodel, Ewok. That's 5 Star Wars things already. I'm not even the biggest Star Wars fan. I'm much more into Star Trek. Why is there so much Star Wars and so little Star Trek in here? Let's see. Is there any other Star Wars? Does not look like it. But are there any earlier that I missed? No, I guess that's it. It's just 5 Star Wars things. But still, that's a lot. BB-8, Rancor, Porg, Yodel, and Ewok. 5 things. And there's 1 Star Trek thing. What the heck? Who even am I? Why did I do this? I think I was trying to, like, when I first made Pokemon Stop, I was trying to, like, appeal to random people on the internet. And random people are much more likely to be into Star Wars. And plus, at that time, new Star Wars movies had just come out when I just made that. So I was like, yeah, let's get the mainstream crowd. Like, there's even BB-8 is, like, actually on the cover of Pokemon Stop. But I have an idea to add another Star Trek related thing in there. Not that you guys care. I know you're not, like, super Star Trekkies, but I care. So too bad. You guys are going to have to suffer through it. we're getting we're getting a new Pokemon. Oh, that's what I should make next. I should make the new one, because instead of Charmeleon, we're gonna let's add a row below here. We're gonna get Charmandorian. Yeah, Charmandorian. There we go. So, well, that is definitely very easy to read. Well, less so now. I feel like the backgrounds are this is super nostalgic though, because can I tell you something? I used to play with fonts like this all the time when I was like 15 or whatever. And one time I was in an acting class and I had to like write a monologue for me to do with another guy there, and I made it in like, this is super familiar to me because I put background on it and made it big and made it a weird font and colorful. Like printed it out like that, and everyone at acting class was so mad at me. I legit got in trouble with the teacher. Like she was like chewing me out for like 10 minutes straight until finally the other guy, the one who had to read this stuff, he was like, "Okay, Georgia, we get the picture. All right, enough." Oh God. So this is very nostalgic for me. This is very nostalgic. I am in fact power famished. Oh no, power hungry. Anyway, what am I doing here? Yeah, Charmandorian. Okay. Let's okay, so there's we're not going to need a small sprite, but we will need a big sprite. So let's make Charmandorian. Wait, oh yeah. Save drawing, and I'm going to call this Yoda's species for a Pokemon stop for a Pokemon fan game. Pokemon stop. Help me finish all the sprites for it. If you make one, I'll put it in the game. Hashtag Pokemon fan game. Also hashtag Star Wars. Zach, what are your ideas to revive the community, assuming you wanted to? I do want to. I mean, basically... What are my ideas? I mean, basically what you need is you need more people doing more things, making more videos. But actually, I am planning a video in the near future where I'm going to rant about this. I actually have a rant that I need to talk about diagnosing the problem, because I think that, you know, frankly, the way I have been doing this stuff the whole time that I've had a channel leaves some stuff to be desired, and I think I have a idea on how to do it better, and I'm going to make a rant about that in the near future. So that's one thing. Other than that, just anything that gets people involved. I mean, like, you know, community events are fun. Things like Decod, maybe we could do another one of those. But the problem is, like, when you don't, it's hard to do that when you don't have a lot of people available. So, I don't know. Like, it really just comes down to, you just got to do stuff. Just make videos and make content, make PCGs, show more people. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's what you really got to do.
Hashtag Star Wars after the Zach rant about conforming to the wider audience with Star Wars. Well, it is a Star Wars creature. What am I supposed to do? You can't put like hashtag Star Trek on a Yoda. Like, what the heck? You can always fire up the old Decad, perhaps a return to Mata. That is true. Make a theory a week. Ooh, yeah. But Mata was tough, even when we had more of a community. It was hard to get people motivated to do that. So, yeah, I don't know. But I feel like stuff like this, stuff where you can make a community project, this is good. Like, Pokemon Stop, like, when I started, like, doing that and asking everyone to make sprites, I actually think that seemed pretty effective. Hey, I'm making a thing, and you can help me make that thing. If you make stuff, I'll put your stuff in the thing I'm making. Like, I think people are going to like that, and when the game is done, people are going to want to play it, because, like, their sprites are in it. Their music is in it, right? Like, there's like, you know, people are going to feel connected to it. And I think, like, that's just one example, because that's what I'm doing right now. But, I mean, I think there's probably lots of other community PCG-related projects that could be done. Can there be more PCG-related PC games? Can there be, like maybe you could make a PCG movie, but get as many people as possible to submit artwork for it, and then that'll appear somewhere in the movie. You know, get as many people as possible to submit sprites, or not sprites, but, you know, like animations and music and all sorts of stuff, and then it comes out. Everyone is going to want to watch the heck out of that. Habel says, I think the most successful events are where you can easily contribute to a greater whole. That's why Unending Decad and Advanced PCGs are so successful. Yeah, exactly, totally, 100%. I've been thinking about a Balzac Lobotron movie. Ooh, voiced by all sorts of figures from the community. Ooh, yes, that is a great idea. I love it. That would be so cool. I don't know how you would do it. Like, Balzac Lobotron, who's, like, pretty, like, I mean, that's going to be a pretty special effects heavy movie. I don't know how you're going to pull it off, but if you can pull it off somehow, I mean, it doesn't have to be super fancy. If you can find a way to simplify, you know, or just take a part of the story and make that, because Balzac Lobotron's a big story, you know, but if you could do it, I think that would be amazing. And having everyone, like, working on it together, that would be great. Or maybe a CubeZac Squaretron movie. Oh, wait, we haven't played it. That is true. We will play it, though. We're going to make that happen. Realistically, the Balzac Lobotron movie would be a slideshow in MS Paint. All right. But, hey, you know, I think, you know, listen, I think you'd be surprised at what you can pull off once you start working on it and having ideas and getting other people involved and they have ideas on how they could do it. Once all of your skills come together, I think you're going to be surprised at how good it's going to look. I think it's going to be more than a slideshow. I think, like, it'll probably still, like, be a slideshow at the core of it, you know, but, like, I have a feeling it's going to be more than just, here's this scene, and then here's this scene. I have a feeling, I just knowing how these things, you know, tend to work. But hey, that's good too. Yeah, totally. Anyway. Yeah, let's get some Pokemon themed in here. It is getting late though. I'm gonna have to work in the near future. Oh, but I was gonna make Charmandorian. So let's call that the last one of the night. Let's make Charmandorian. There is no why is pixel art not loading? What's going on? All right. So let's see. What does Charmander look like? All right. So Charmander looks like this, and Andorian looks like this. So let's see how we can Let's see how we can combine these two things. Charmander and Dorian. Yes, okay, so we've got white hair, we've got antennae, and we've got orange skin, but also blue skin. Alright. Habblescone says, do you mean Charmandalorian? I think it's the Mandalorian you're thinking of. Oh, my bad, it's Andorian. Yeah, good guess, Habblescrones, but you're off a little bit because that's actually going to be the next evolution. See, the evolution, the progression here is going to go Charmander evolves into Charmandorian, which evolves into Charmandalorian. I'm not even joking. That is exactly what's going to happen. Do Charmander blue with antennae and white hair? Ice-type Charmander? Ooh, yeah. It's going to be a fire ice. Ooh, hold on. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right, what does Charmander's head look like? It's like, all right, it's a cutesy little head. All right, let's see. But this one's going to be a little bit bigger because it is... Oh, shoot. Wait. Okay. But he's got... Oh, shoot. Making it too high. All right, let's see. All right, so the basic structure is that there's a head here. There's, like, a body like this, like that. Wait, And then legs like this, because that's about as big as this thing is. So, but this ain't going to work. This ain't going to cut it. This head is too big because it also needs antennae. So let's make the head like that. No, too small now. Let's make it a little bit bigger like that-ish, and then the antennae can be like that. All right, I think that's going to work. And then you can have like a tail like that. And like this is like... Charmander is cutesy, but maybe the better model would be Charmeleon, because I don't want it to look like Charmeleon, but it has to be a little bit bigger and more mature than Charmander because we've just evolved it, right? So, yeah, let's see. I think this is a good size and shape for it. So he's going to have like that. What does Charmander's hands look like? Cutesy little hands? What about Charmeleon's hands? They have claws. All right, so let's give him claws. No, that does not look like claws. Zach, I don't want to be rude, but this is extremely boring. Can we play Farm Merge Valley instead? No. You can go play Farm Merge Valley if you like. Sorry if I'm being boring, but yeah. I'm good. Thanks, though. I don't want to play Farm Merge Valley. Yeah, Games is actually an addict to Farm Merge Valley. It's a legitimate problem. Yeah, he made me play it one time on stream. So then he's got like a... Because Charmander has like a flame at the end of his tail. So this, he's going to have a flame. So then that's going to be like... Let's see what a cartoon flame looks like. What about a cartoon blue flame? So it's like white on the inside and blue on the outside. What if there's one that's blue and orange? Doesn't really exist. So I'm gonna make one. Alright, so it's like orange on the inside and then blue. Wait. Yeah, it's like blue on the outside, but then lighter blue. And then we're going to get some white in here as well. So then, let's see, what does Charmander look like? He's got a cute little belly. Right. That, okay, so, like, I feel like it goes like this. There we go. So, let's see. And then for his head, he's gonna be like... Let's make this a little bit darker. That's not really Andorian color, though. What does an Andorian look like? How do I make that color? Okay, so, but I don't want him to be totally orange. I mean, totally blue. I want him to be a little bit orange as well. So his belly, Charmander's belly is like off-white. So I guess this guy's belly will be off-white. And then he'll still have some orange here as well. So let's see. Yeah, let's give him some orange. I don't like that color. And Wubba too, Patan, associate and recent joiner of PCG Discord fan club. Farm Merge Valley's corrupting us all. Somebody's gonna have to make a PCG about how Farm Merge Valley has got to be stopped. But then the half of the PCG is just like playing Farm Merge Valley. It's like a Farm Merge Valley PCG. This looks weird. But he also needs white hair because he's an Andorian. Let's make this black so I can like see it. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's just give him like some white speckles. Ah! Too small. Actually, let's just do this. And then we'll just use this to erase. An anti-Farmville PCG sounds awesome. I should make that. You should. I have experience in merging trenches. Yes. Save game. I merged 5 cows instead of 3 for the 5 merge bonus. And Charmandorian looks like it's translucent blue, and the orange lines are his blood vessels. Heck yeah, that's what I wanna. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that. Let's give it like a little bit more blatant white up here. Let's get that, and then do the antennae. Actually, this antennae is malformed. Well, on a more positive note than Farmville Addiction, the PCG Discord is seeing activity higher than the beginning of these recent dark ages. We are so back. Heck yeah! That's what I want to hear. Woo! All right. So now, do I have to? Can I give him some like shading? Let's take this, but then make it a little bit darker, and then make it a little, just a touch brighter, and then so then let's, is there anything else I can do for Charmandorian? Yeah, I copied the frame, so let's take this flame and like do this. Let's see what that looks like. That doesn't look that great. Alright, so we're going to have to do some manual changes over here. We're going to have to, like, I think move this, like, up, like that. And, like, we're just going to have to, like, draw this in here, but put some blue in there. Nah, not that kind of blue. This blue, let's put a little of that in there. like how you're credited for the squirrels in the Pokédex. Am I? Oh yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that is the first time a squirrel appeared in a PCG. There is also Squirrels the PCG by Via, but I think that was later. So I think this was, yeah, the first appearance as a Pokemon was in Pokemon Stop, as far as I'm aware. No, I don't know of anyone else who made them into a Pokemon. So yeah, let's see. Should I also rotate their head a bit for the second frame? Ah! No, I didn't want to shrink their head. Let's try this again. Ah! Can I just do that? Yeah, there we go. Now I can. Let's like maybe rotate their arm a bit. And then just like move this one up and rotate it a touch. And then maybe like grab this and like move it in a bit. See what that looks like. He looks ridiculous. Does he need like teeth? That looks even weirder. Oh god. Well, what do Andorians look like? I mean, they do have teeth. They just have normal human teeth. So, and Charmander has cute little teeth. I guess it could be like that. Masterpiece. Okay, so it's maybe closer to 5 seconds of stream delay, but that's nothing. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah. 5 seconds is nothing. I feel like, personally, I love Charmandorian with my heart. Heck yeah. Thank you. Aren't you glad I took out Charmeleon for this? I will catch him ASAP and raise him as my son. Heck yeah, you will. Alright, I think we've got a Pokemon. Wait, do I keep the teeth or do I not keep the teeth? I don't know about the teeth, you guys. I'm glad you took Charmeleon, but don't you dare touch Wartortle. Oh, I'm touching Wartortle. Keep the teeth? Alright, alright. As you command, as you wish. Alright, so we've got Charmandorian Battle Strip 2. Alright, so yeah, let's put a check mark next to Charmandorian. Okay, so We've got Charmandorian. I think that's enough for today. I made how many? 5? Oh, I should share this in here. Where is it? There we go. Charmandorian. Alright. I think I better get to bed. I do have to work in the morning. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Havel Scrones. Thank you, anyone else who's still there, which is probably no one. PCG later. Yeah, PCG later indeed. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great evening.